Full point. How he pulled his hand down. He used his left hand to pull down the left hand of Morrell and then hit him with the right hand as he did it. I don't know if that's even allowed. I'm not saying he did anything dirty. He did it. It's up to the referee to say you can't do it. But I'm not sure that every referee would allow you to reach over, pull a guy's glove down. He did it a few times effectively, and then hit him after you brought the glove down. Hit him with the right hand.
Yo, back with another one, man. It's your guy, David Flash Sparks. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can see all the content that I'm coming with. But listen, man, we're going to get straight to it. As you can see over my shoulder, one of the legendary trainers in boxing, Teddy Atlas. Considered by some a great trainer. I consider him a good trainer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you why I don't consider him a great trainer. And this is no knock on him. You know what I'm saying? This is no knock on him at all. He accomplished some things as a trainer. I don't really know his history as a fighter. I don't think he ever really accomplished nothing as a fighter, which is cool. Not as an amateur or pro, but I don't think he ever fought as a pro, but that's cool, bro. That's neither here nor there. This is the thing with Teddy Atlas. I feel like as a trainer, it's really your duty to allow a fighter to create. Now that clip in the beginning with the amateur fighter, that was me when I was an amateur. That's like 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like very, very long time ago. As you can see, you see me pulling the same trick that y'all just saw David Benavidez doing. Pulling the left hand down and coming with the overhand right. Now that was one of my specialties from since I was young. Since I was a kid, that was one of my specialties. Where I learned it from, my pops, one of his guys was Aaron Pryor. My pops was a fighter when he was younger. He never, you know, my pops was in the street, in and out of jail, getting shot, stuff like that. He was in the street, you know what I'm saying? He turned his life over as he became a man, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a trainer's duty to let a fighter create. Now, while I brought my father up, my pops, one of his guys was Aaron Pryor back in the days, like I said. So he taught me one of Aaron Pryor tricks. One of Aaron Pryor tricks was to pull the left hand down. Now, this is creativity at its finest. See, a lot of people watch boxing, but they don't really know how to dissect boxing. Me, I dissect this. I dissect this thing that we do, right? So that's called creativity at its finest. To pull a man's left hand down and come with the overhand right. Now, I used to do it all the time. I got to find some of my old footage, some of my old fights back in the amateurs. I'm talking about years ago. You know what I'm saying? That goes to show you how much of a great mind David Benavidez is, because a lot of fighters don't even utilize that. Now you're going to start seeing a lot of fighters doing it because David Benavidez doing it at that top level to where it stands out. So, you know, monkey see, monkey do, which is nothing wrong with that. We all take a little bit from different fighters, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm older than David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the amateurs, I don't even know if David Benavidez, he was a kid. He probably wasn't even fighting then. He said he started boxing at 3, so he was a kid when I was in the amateurs, a little kid. But that was one of my special moves. That was like a specialty of mine. It's pulling the left hand down and coming with the overhand right, as you saw in a clip in the beginning. So my point, a great trainer has to allow a fighter to create. No fighter is going to be great without knowing how to create. These is facts. You can't. It's one thing. It's one thing to teach a fighter the fundamentals. Of course, that's mandatory. You always teach a fighter the fundamentals. Know what I'm saying? But after they get that down pat, they have to develop. They have to develop as creators. As fighters, we are creators. We are like painters. We are artists. You know what I'm saying? We like the guys with the hat on, with the mustache, that paint pictures. We paint pictures in the ring. You know what I'm saying? You have to allow a fighter to create. One of the problems with Teddy Atlas, again, shout out to him because the things that he do for the communities in New York and with the Atlas cops and kids, a lot of my young guys from Brooklyn became successful going through that program, like Richardson Hitchens, Shushu, Bruce Carrington, my man Lil B-Hop, Chris Colbert, you know what I'm saying, and a plethora of other fighters. But I salute him for what he's doing for the boxing community in New York City, you know, getting guys off the streets and helping them develop into being successful fighters through boxing. But what I don't like about Teddy Atlas, he doesn't allow fighters to create. Now, I'm not saying he just said anything negative about the trick David Benavidez was using, pulling the arm down and coming with the overhand right. He didn't say nothing negative about it, but he's saying he doesn't know if that's legal, as if he's seen a fighter. If he's seen a fighter of his do it, he would tell him, no, you can't do that. How do I know that? Because my uncle, Shannon Briggs, was trained by Teddy Atlas at the beginning of his professional career. And one of Shannon Briggs' stories is he was one of the best when he used to cook. You know what I'm saying? He used to cook. That's called movement. He said when he started training with Teddy Atlas took that away from him. Nothing against Teddy Atlas, but see, I've trained with guys, with certain trainers that try to take away my style. I try to change my style. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always stuck with my trainer, Yoel Judah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always had guys like Floyd Mayweather Sr. teaching me things, Roger Mayweather teaching me things, Otis Pimpleton teaching me things. And I could keep going. I could name a bunch of trainers on and on that I've worked with. Andre Rozier. You know what I mean? I can name trainers all day that I've worked with that have helped me develop into the fight I am. My pops definitely helped me develop into the fight I am since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? As I said, he the one showed me to pull a hand down and come with the overhand right. That was my specialty, like I said. But the thing I'm trying to say, Teddy Atlas, you have to let fighters develop themselves, bro. You can't just make a fighter a robot. Yo, you have to do things this way. You have to do things that way. You have to do, because think about it. If Ali was trained like that, let's talk about some of the greatest fighters ever real quick, right? Now, we got Floyd Mayweather, the shoulder roll, right? We got James Toney, the shoulder roll. Think about it. Imagine if they had a trainer like Teddy Atlas that told them, no, that's wrong. That's not how you fight. You fight like this, with both hands up. You never drop your hands. You never tuck one arm and fight behind the shoulder. Imagine if Ali had a trainer like Teddy Atlas that said, no, you don't lean back. Think about that. You don't drop your hands. You don't lean back. Will Ali be Ali if he fought like a stand-up? Know what I'm saying? Will he be the fighter he became? Will he be able to show greatness? George Foreman with the peekaboo style. Archie Moore, think about it. If these fighters was trained by a trainer that just told them, listen, you got to do this way, and that's it, would they become the fighters that they became? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's not a knock on Teddy Atlas, but as a trainer, you have to allow fighters to develop. You have to. That's part of y'all jobs, man. Any of y'all trainers listening, you gotta excuse me, I'm sweating. I just got out the shower. Any of y'all trainers listening, y'all have to allow y'all fighters to develop into artistes. We as fighters are artistes. You understand what I'm saying? We paint pictures in the ring, Basquiat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta allow us to create, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and I'm be coming with more content. I'm telling y'all, I'm taking all y'all trainers, media people, fighters, fans. Everybody's going to boxing court. I'm going to talk to y'all later.